Hi guys, and welcome back to the second episode in the I'm Stupid series of Boyd712's Inferno Minds Let's Play, where once again I am narrating over a narrationless track because, as stated previously, I'm stupid. Yeah, I was recording something that didn't need a vocal audio over. Previous to recording the last two episodes, and then completely forgot to switch on the settings. So, yeah, that's how I ended up in this boat. Because I'm stupid, as stated previously. I'll just build a little bridge across here because, you know, I'm too lazy to take the long way. And it'll be faster in the long run. So, anyway, up the old ladder I go. If you remember at the end of the last episode, I rushed in to the library filled with chars and all kinds of other nasties like a total maniac, and I got burned. Like, insanely so. And so then, well, just wait a minute, I'm not sure what I've got in my inventory right now, but we'll have to see. Yeah, we'll probably see when I get to the top. I might have brought some other things. Or I might have brought these things specifically to reclaim what I lost. I'm not sure what it is now. So, anyway, continuing along. God, these skeletons, you know, they're just gotta make you nervous. They're just all over the place. And at these heights, they can just be so dangerous. I mean, really, I mean, the last thing you want to encounter, but then again, I don't want to burn all my placeable blocks, like, walling off the platform so they can't get to me. It's just, it's not efficient, and it's not time efficient, and it makes for some very boring footage as well. So, instead, I only wall off the parts I specifically think I need to wall off. Alright, what were those two potions in my inventory? Just saw them for a second. I believe they were fire resistance and regen. That would make sense. Okay, well, I'll have to see when I get there. Either way, the chars will have despawned, so I'm pretty safe to just run in, get my stuff, and get out. So, provided I can find where I died. Yeah, see, look, my stuff's all over the place. Here it is. It's all here. It's all here, no worries. Okay. Now, if I've got half a brain, I'm just going to run now. Maybe somewhere safe. Come on. Come on, don't be a fool. Don't be an idiot. Don't be an idiot. Don't be stupid again. Alright, there were two regen potions. Okay, that's interesting, to say the least. Okay. So, just arranging my inventory here. Normally I'd skip over this, but I have specific circumstances right now that are preventing me from skipping over it. Because, quite frankly, I'm viewing this in QuickTime right now, because none of my other media viewers are wanting to not lag at the moment, and recording my voice right now with Audacity, because the narration feature in Windows Live Movie Maker isn't exactly an option right now, because Windows Live Movie Maker is loading the audio that is in the file yet again. This has to be like the third time I've had to load the audio. I've only just realized that what actually happens with Windows Live Movie Maker is that once it's no longer in your memory... Oh, and there I go again. Once you turn your computer off or close Windows Live Movie Maker, it basically clears the whole thing out of your memory, even all the loaded audio data and everything, so you have to reload it every single time. You know, being someone who's studying this kind of crap in university, you'd think I'd get a handle on that, but no, I'm thinking, like, I loaded it last time, why is it not working now? It's just, I don't know. I'm stupid, and it's a pain, and that's just what I gotta put up with. So now I'm thinking, I need to brew something. I'm thinking, maybe I should brew fire resistance. Maybe that would be the clever thing to brew. And I'm thinking, you know, well, why waste? Let's grab some more water bottles. Not sure why I grabbed the extra piece of nether wart. But yeah, let's get some fire resistance potions going. I think that's what I'm thinking. I'm hoping that's what I'm thinking. Because if it's not, I'm going to be very disappointed and rather embarrassed now. I do have some slime balls lying around. Yeah, I also have some, like, ectoplasm or something. I think I put it in... For some reason, I'm putting my ectoplasm in the weapon chest, because I'm an idiot. Because I figure, like, well, you know, since it sets stuff on fire, I can use it as a weapon, you know? I mean, like, why not? It's a weapon. It's just ectoplasm, but it's a weapon. Yeah. Ah, that's sucky. Because they're named. Starting to wonder how well this plan was thought through. They can't even be used, those potions. Or maybe I'm doing it wrong. I'm not sure. Either way, I'll need to use these water bottles. So, yeah. That's very strange that those don't work. And a bit annoying, considering that's actually what drops from the, what are they called? The Thorn Guards. Yeah, so if I can't get, you know, unlimited potions from that because they don't actually work for brewing, it's going to be extremely annoying. So right now I'm also thinking I should bring chests, maybe to keep some of my excess loot that I dropped there. But mainly, you know, I'm thinking, how do I counter these chars? You know, it's all going back to, like, my Smite experience. Like, you're up against someone who's wrecking you, you need a counter. So I'm thinking fire resistance is going to be that counter. Am I right? Am I wrong? We'll have to see. So, anyway. As I record this, it's actually been several weeks, if not about a month and a half, since even the last time I narrated the previous video, because I've been having all these problems with having time to record a video, or to narrate a video of this length. And basically, every time I've tried to, I've had this whole audio data loading fiasco, and it's just been an absolute mess. I mean, really, it's just been intolerable to deal with. So I'm hoping that, you know, this... once this episode is over, I never have to do any of this stupid narration where I have to do it because I'm as an idiot ever again, you know. From now on, if I do a narration episode, it's because I want to do a narration episode. And I'm actually going to do it when I record it or when I set out to do it. I'm going to stop avoiding and putting stuff off. Also, with regards to my channel, in general, I mean, a lot of times it's been really hard to hear my voice over the actual game sounds. So from now on, when I record, I'm going to turn down my game sounds. I know, I'm a genius, right? I bet no one's ever thought of that before. Seriously, I'm sorry. I don't know what I was thinking, just leaving it up like that and making it hard for everyone to hear. And yeah, I don't know. Again, I'm a total idiot. I need to think about how to make my channel more user-friendly, because clearly that's not what I'm thinking about. I'm just thinking about, I like the loud game sounds. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah, that's lame and stupid. And why did I bring all 3 fire resistance potions? That does not seem smart to me. I'm not sure why I did that. Yeah, not smart at all. Bit of a risk, in fact. Still, oh, hello, creeper. Derpy creeper. Just right there, just casually, you know, just standing around, looking creepy. Creepy creeper. Okay, look at the size of this thing. I mean, seriously, look at the size of that structure. I mean, it's kind of awe-inspiring. I mean, to really think about that. I don't know, maybe, I guess a lot of what would have gone into that build was copy-paste in MC Edit, so, from like a design perspective, or even a construction perspective, it's not that amazing, but it's just, I don't know, the size of it and the size of the cavern it's in, it just seems humbling, you know? And then the giant drop down to, the void also seems rather humbling. I mean, something like that could happen, skeleton drops down and shoots you off the edge. And no further correspondence shall be entered into. You died. Game over. You lose all 3 of your potions of fire resistance because you're an idiot that refused to leave some of them behind. I seriously don't know what's wrong with my playstyle. Or, on the contrary, I do know what's wrong with my playstyle. I'm either playing too passively and making incredibly boring footage, or I'm too reckless and costing myself chest after chest after chest of items. And good armor and all that crap, I honestly, someone needs to hold an intervention or something. I don't know what's wrong with me. I'm terrible, really. I play like an idiot. And when I'm not playing like an idiot, I'm playing like a bore. But no, I guess that's what makes me entertaining. I'm unpredictable. Someone tell me I'm entertaining. Please tell me I'm entertaining. And that I'm not doing this just to hear the sound of my own voice. Seriously though, I mean, I got into LPing because, well, the reason most people got into LPing, I mean, I saw YouTubers I admire for their LPing, and I thought, hey, I want a piece of that. It looks like a lot of fun. And so I did. That's basically it. How popular my channel gets at this point, well, that's all up for you, the viewers, to decide. Yes, finally I'm doing something smart. I'm walling myself off while I gear up. I really appreciate that I'm not completely stupid. That's nice. That's very nice. Okay, so, now I'm thinking, we're gonna need a bigger chest. So, once again, more storage, more inventory sorting, more snoring, because it's incredibly boring just watching me sort through random crap in my inventory. And yet for some reason I don't just pause the recording. I mean, why don't I just pause the recording? I mean, what's to stop me from pausing the recording and coming back to it when I've finished sorting my inventory? I mean, seriously. Seriously, guys. Why would I not do that? I mean, am I that afraid of pausing recordings, or just even thinking of pausing recordings after that very first Smite commentary where I voted to not surrender and instead paused the recording and lost 5 minutes of it? So, yeah. Maybe that's it. Maybe that has to do with my fear of pausing recordings. Or I'm just afraid to not start it up again. I'm a bit sleepy right now. Yeah. I'm doing this at 8 o'clock in the morning on a Saturday. I mean, can you really blame me? I mean, really? Can you blame me? It's a Saturday, man. Saturday! Okay, so, chugging potion of fire resistance and going in like a madman. Madman. Okay, where are we? Come on. Come at me, Chaz. Your burn does nothing. Char used burn and it was super ineffective. And now I'm seeing, oh crap, there's tons of them. And while the burn doesn't affect me, they still just deal their basic, just zombie damage. And once again, I die. I don't know, do these chars have strength too or something? Because I'm starting to think they do. And here I'm wandering around in frustration. Because, I'm annoyed that I died again. And this is where Evil Genius Boyd's mind kicks in. Right after what? What was that for? I don't know what that was for. Maybe I just, walked away from the keyboard for a second so I could go smash something out of sheer annoyance. But I doubt it. I'm not that kind of guy. But yes, Evil Genius Boyd is kicking in, and he's thinking, now what can I do here to give myself a better chance? What can I do to move myself through this dungeon? Because right now all I'm doing is wasting potions and going absolutely nowhere with nothing. Because I'm an idiot. We've already established that if fire resistance doesn't help, fire protection isn't going to help much. But I'm thinking, I'm going to need another chest plate. A good chest plate. So now I'm thinking, let's combine some chest plates. That's going to cost 16, which is annoying. It's going to cost 23 the other way. So, that is interesting. I mean, okay, another thing. As I record this, 1.8 snapshots galore and everything. We're up to, what? 14 week 11B? At the moment? Yeah, I think that's right. 14 week 11B. And I actually really like the new enchanting system. I think it's amazing. For those of you who don't know or aren't following the snapshots or something, the new enchanting system, the entire enchanting system's been reworked, first of all. In your enchanting table, you're still going to have 3 enchantment suggestions, but from now on when you hover over them, it's going to tell you what the first enchant on the item will be if you pick that particular enchant. And then, for the 3 enchants, there's the tier 1 enchant, the tier 2 enchant, the tier 3 enchant. Tier 1 costs 1 level, tier 2 costs 2 levels, tier 3 costs 3 levels. So from now on, even if you're enchanting at level 30, which some enchants require you to be at level 30, actually enchanting the item will only cost 3 levels. So that's good. But it's also going to cost 3 lapis lazuli. Or 2 if it's a tier 2, and 1 if it's a tier 1. So they're finally given lapis a use, and in addition to that, they've, made the enchanting system a lot more user-friendly. In addition to this, repairing is a lot cheaper. Now if you just want to chuck 1 diamond or something onto your super fancy pickaxe or something, the first time it's going to cost 1 level, second time it's going to cost 2 levels, and vice versa until it eventually says too expensive. But that's going to be 30 repairs. At least 40 repairs. Isn't that how much it takes before anything above 40 levels is too expensive? I'm not sure. But that's pretty good. You can't repair it indefinitely, but it's a lot cheaper in the long run. And if it's cheaper, I'm going to be a fan of that. Also, renaming is a lot cheaper now too. So it's only going to cost 1 level at level 1 and stuff, and again, as you go along, it'll become more costly to repair. But still, I think it's a good system, and I'm a big fan of it. But I hear there was an exploit previously, where you could change the name on an item, and then you can repair it as many times as you want, and then you could just keep repairing it, and keep changing the item, and changing the name of the item, and keep repairing it. That exploit doesn't work anymore. But I mean, let's be honest, it was just an exploit. And this system's cheaper, it works, it's fun. And I'm thinking, realistically, I need some kind of shortcut. Slow clap. Good job. Good job. Good job. Really good job. Incredibly good job. I mean, wow. I'm amazed. Not everyone could have pulled that off. That was just... wow. Wow, 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 wow. 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 I'm not sure what to say to that. I am not sure what to say to that. So yeah. Apparently I don't know how to stop myself with a ladder. And apparently I'm just a klutz in general. So there's one thing you've learned about me. But then again, that wouldn't be the first time you've heard that. So, continuing back along, moving right along, going right along, moseying along, moving around and coming around here in the bend and all the pretty quartz. And I like the pretty quartz because quartz is a beautiful building block, really. I mean, when it was introduced in Minecraft 1.5, I was a really big fan because for ages people have been asking for like marble, and quartz is the closest thing that we've gotten to that so far. And just the whole look of it and the design of it and the fact you can now build like Greek like temples and stuff, because that's always been, well, something people want to do. You know, you want to be able to build those massive constructions, and who doesn't want to make, you know, like a Parthenon in Minecraft? I mean, seriously, just tell me, who doesn't want to build that? And now with quartz blocks you can, you know. And so I was rather excited for quartz blocks for that very reason, because I think they're pretty. They're pretty. They're very pretty. So pretty. Yeah, pretty. So, once again, I'm boring you with ladder travel. I mean, seriously, I mean, geez, couldn't I just grab an ender pearl? Just burn through my ender pearl supply as well, because I'm incredibly wasteful with my items. Now, if you'll notice, I've just brought like swords and basics. I've got some armor or something. This clearly isn't like dungeon claiming loot that I've brought with me. This is item claiming loot. And maybe the things I'll need to push further into the dungeon itself. As to what I will do, only I know, and I won't spoil it for you, because then you'll just stop watching the video. And, you know, that'll make me sad. And you'll probably forget to like and subscribe at the end. And then I'll cry. Because I'm lonely. I'm so lonely. Seriously, zombie. You don't punch me in the middle of my singing. I mean, who does that? Jeez. What kind of a cultureless swine is he? He has no respect for the arts, clearly. Jeez, I mean, hopefully I'm not, you know, a bit full of myself referring to that as the arts. I mean, it's not like I love myself or anything at all. Lonely. More item sorting. Now here, I've realised that I've started to annoy myself with the hodgepodge way in which I arrange the items in my inventory, and that maybe I want to be completely psycho about it like other YouTubers. Because it looks nicer that way. Yeah, see, I don't really need the diamond chestplate right now because I got more protection on the iron. And protection 3, I think, is better than just a plain diamond chestplate. With what's even on that? Projectile protection, I believe. Yeah, projectile protection. So, I don't know, we'll see. We'll see, but for the moment, the iron chestplate is going to be better. But what I'm thinking of doing here... oh, yeah, I forgot. I'm not going to spoil that. But yeah, what I'm genuinely thinking of doing is clearly rushing in again, like a moron. Okay. Okay. Okay, let's do it. Let's do it. Let's be idiots. Okay. How stupid am I? Let's see. How incredibly stupid am I? Okay. And I'm realizing, geez, these guys are fast. You know, maybe, just maybe, I bit off more than I could chew. There's a very high chance that I bit off more than I could chew. Again, would you believe? Again, and already the sword's half dead, so while it's doing a really good job of cutting through these chars, it's not going to last forever. So I need to seriously think about what I'm going to do once this thing breaks. Or I could run in deeper, because, as stated previously, I'm an idiot. Still an idiot. Hindsight is 20/20, but, you know, man, live in the moment. Be smart in the moment. Clearly that's my main problem right now. Keep getting turned around and banged into by the chars. Here comes another. Here comes another. Here comes another. Yeah, see, even with fire resistance, these things just rip through me. I mean, it's just ridiculous. What am I doing? Boyd, you're an idiot. You're an idiot. Yeah, these... Look, I have protection 3 on my chest plate. These things clearly have, like, strength to boot. Oh, I get it. Maybe fire resistance isn't the only thing on that piece of fire they're holding. Okay, yeah, maybe they have, like, sharpness on that. That would make a lot of sense. Okay. Finally, I've got the sense to warn myself off. Finally, I've got some kind of sense to me. They just destroy me. I mean, really. Okay. And now, welcome to the part of the program where you get to see the Boyd that you all know and love. The Tunnel Rat! Joy! Don't worry, this isn't going to be completely boring. I'm not, like, completely, like, going up through the ceiling or anything. I mean, I believe in at least giving you guys, like, a scenic view. Like, you know, you shouldn't just be standing at, like, the backside of bookshelves and a bunch of narrow, claustrophobic quartz tunnel all day long. I mean, I wouldn't do that to you. Other people might, but I wouldn't do that to you. I'm no terrible YouTuber. Hashtag bad YouTuber. Jeez. Okay, no spoilers for those of you who haven't watched it yet, but seriously, for those of you who haven't watched it yet, go watch Season 14 of the Mindcrack Ultra Hardcore. And no, they're not paying me to say this, but you won't regret it. Like, especially, like, Vex and Zisto's perspective, or... I personally followed their perspective. I also followed Blame the Controllers and Packrat's perspective. It was just a ton of fun. And if you haven't seen it, or you're not even a big fan of Mindcrack, you would still enjoy it. Just because it's funny. I mean, these are genuinely funny people. I mean, that's why they're YouTubers, because they're entertaining. And they don't even have to try. They're just spontaneously entertaining. Well, that's a good thing, though, isn't it? Okay. Hopefully I don't waste too much time fighting these chars. And I actually do something with my life. Rather than being a total waste of space, time, and the continuum as a whole. Okay, come on. Just keep bridging, just keep bridging, just keep bridging, bridging. What do? We bridge. Yep, that's right, that's what we do. That's what we do, we just keep bridging over the hole like the cheaty little monsters that we are. I mean, it's not that bad. Oh, look at the big lava pit, isn't it pretty? Big lava pit, very pretty. Oh, that's a char. And a wild char appeared. Seriously, I am done. I am done with those chars. I mean, honestly. Well, I'm not bridging because like I'm a coward or anything, or because I don't want to even try the fun path. I tried the fun path, and those chars rip you to pieces. I just don't have the gear for them. I don't have the gear because clearly I prepared poorly. But the fact is, I just suck in general. So I can't afford to fight those chars. Well, you saw what happened. They just destroy me. Okay, I've got to be very careful of skeletons right now because we have seen some skeletons in the area. I think they're natural spawns. They don't appear to be any actual skeleton spawners in here. But that doesn't mean I shouldn't be careful of them. Because they could shoot me off this bridge like really easily right now. And that would just be a disaster, quite frankly. So my thinking here is that clearly we've got a massive room. We've got a bridge across a lava bit that leads to the other side of the room. But everything's pointing to this other side of the room. So, let's see what's on the other side of the room and look out for that skeleton while we're here. Oh, Lord. That was too close. Okay. And exactly, if you can see like that little glass wall or window there, you'll see that I'm right. There is in fact something here. And something to investigate. And hey, we'd be hashtag bad YouTubers if we didn't. Seriously, if you don't get that joke, as I said previously, watch UHC because it's just hilarious. The whole thing is just hilarious. You'll get a massive kick out of it. Honestly, I might take this time to maybe get to know you guys a little better. So, how about for this episode of the Let's Play, I give you a question. And maybe if this works, I'll do this in subsequent episodes too. Not the ones I've already recorded, because for obvious reasons I can't do that. But actually I think there's only one episode after this that I've recorded that I haven't uploaded yet, so yeah, I'm almost up to date with my editing and recording and everything, which is good for me, because usually I'm a bit of a procrastinator with it. And that's why you've been seeing so much more Smite footage come up than Minecraft footage, because I usually tend to have to edit my Minecraft footage a lot. And ironically, this footage isn't going to be extremely edited, aside from the fact that obviously there's going to be audio dubbed over it, for the very reason that I can't be simultaneously deciding when I'm going to cut something out while I'm just narrating now. So I'm sorry if this video seems less professional than my previous ones. I really am. I'm sorry if some things end up coming up out of sync. Again, I'm really sorry. I don't know why. Everything just seems to be lagging today. Seems like everything's just set against me right now. Everything's trying to stop me from actually narrating this episode, but nothing's going to. I'm not going to let it stand in the way of producing this episode and putting it forth. And the fact is, this is the footage I get to deal with, and I can't just let the footage go. I can't just not do anything with it. So anyway, massive lag spike right now. Here we are in the Fleecy Mob antechamber. Here we are breaking our way through. Oh, the lag spikes. I don't know what the lag spikes are about. I mean, seriously. Okay, they seem to have resolved themselves now. Okay, so I'm putting down some ladders around here. And again, this is what I'm saying about how it might be out of sync, because suddenly these lag spikes come on. Okay, yes, that's smart, because mobs can climb ladders. They won't intentionally climb ladders, but they can if they're just walking up against them. So making it so that it's like a step to jump on top of the ladder is the smartest and safest thing to do in this case. I doubt their AI will be able to handle that, but you never know. You never know. Okay, so this is what we have to deal with. This is what we have to deal with. So I'm running in like an idiot, spawning everything I can, and then I'm going to run back and snipe from a distance. It seems like a pretty safe strategy, but, you know, we'll see how it turns out. So, missing shots. Okay, hit that one. Hit that one, but that's just a char. No, I mean a boomer. Jeez, I hate boomers. For those of you that don't know, the term boomer was originally coined for the 1.5 update of Sunburn Islands, where Vex added chars, wraiths, and boomers to the map in various dungeons. You've already seen what the chars can do. The boomers are invisible creepers, invisible charged creepers, with drastically reduced fuses. So they'll go off really quickly. They also have a speed buff. They also have... Oh, listen to me talking about speed buff. Like it's in Smite or something. Yeah, no, they have a speed boost. So that's annoying. Yeah. Bit of a delay on that Thorns. I'm surprised that took so long for that first one. Yeah, so gotta be careful. I gotta snipe these guys down. It's just reclaiming the loot is going to be a massive issue here. Whether or not I can reclaim it is going to be the question. And reclaiming it is going to be the name of the game. So, you know. Have to be careful. Another lag spike. I wish these lag spikes would stop. I don't know what's going on. I honestly don't. I honestly don't know what's going on. And it's just making mincemeat of this whole narration. I'm really sorry if things seem disjointed or anything. This is like the only opportunity I have to record right now. And it's honestly going to hell. I don't know why just playback of a video is lagging so much. I mean, because like if I had... It's not that it's lagging out my whole computer, or that specifically recording in Audacity is lagging out my whole computer. Because I could be browsing Google Chrome while I was doing this and it wouldn't be lagging out Google Chrome. I think it's like the video file itself. The size of the video file itself is the problem here. And I don't know why. But it's sure annoying. So I continue targeting the fleecy mob. I'm lucky that I have infinity on my bow. And gotta be careful, I don't want to end up just targeting a new guy. Witch. Rotten witches. I hate witches so much. I seriously just despise witches with a burning passion. But I mean, you've learned that from my previous episodes, clearly. Now, where did it go? That's the question. Ah, here it is. Come on, come on. Yeah. Yeah. And now I've got some regen. Which is a bit of a waste, but it's not too bad. Yeah, it's not too bad. Another lag spike. Oh, this is just going to be a disaster of a recording. I'm so sorry. Oh. Lagging all the way. The video's just jumping all over the place now. I honestly don't know what's going on. Okay, so I see fleecy mob bosses. And it's frozen on that for a second, and now it's gonna catch up, hopefully. Come on, please. Okay, I'm sniping again. Oh, Lord. What is going on? Okay, I'm sorry about this. Seriously, this is embarrassing. Like, I don't think I've ever recorded or uploaded anything as horribly edited or disastrously narrated or commentated as this. So, I'm really sorry, this is a big drop in quality. But I hope you understand that I'm not doing this simply because I don't care about my finished product. On the contrary, I do care about my finished product. But I really don't want to lose the footage, because that's basically just like the death of my Let's Play if I do, you know? It's just, you can't just say, oh yeah, so I did this. Just in the next couple of episodes, say, oh yeah, I did this. And that's that. And we don't care that we missed it. It's just like, yeah, it was too much of a hassle. I'm overcoming the struggle to bring this to you, even if it's a bit of a mess, because it's my responsibility as someone that's playing this map to see it through. And yes, I've killed one of the fleecy mobs. Okay, good. Okay, so now I need a plan to run in and get the stuff. So, I'm gathering up some potions and stuff. Some potions and stoofs. Or no, just putting stuff in the potion chest. And I am actually going to do this. I'm going to run in like an idiot. Guns blazing. And I'm going to regret it really quickly. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. Oh lord. There I go. Dead again. Okay, so now I'm thinking. Brave Boyd ended up in a really bad situation. So maybe now I need to be Clever Boyd. Or, as he is better known, Cowardly Boyd. I mean, that's probably the best thing to do. Again, I don't know what that sudden, escape was for. Maybe to see how long my recording was running for. I'm not sure. But, So, yes. You see Return of the Cowardly Boyd. And once again I said I was not going to use those. I said, the last time I used them would be the last time I used them. And I wasn't going to touch them again. Well, someone tell me, what other options do I have right now? I mean, seriously. My stuff is in a room full of fleecy mob bosses and boomers. All my good stuff. Not just stuff from the fleecy mob bosses themselves, but my actual good loot. And I can't afford to have another Lush Ruins incident where I pour all of my best loot into an area and then just die over and over and over again. That's not the smart thing to do. So, clearly I need a workaround. As I've said before, it's not cheating. There's nothing in the rules against using invisibility potions. And I'd like to make this especially clear. There is nothing in the rules against using them. The only recent amendment to the super hostile rules, and by recent, I mean since, Waking Up came out, since Ender Chests came out, and I believe Ender Chests have been around for longer than Potions of Invisibility. But the matter of the fact is, the recent amendment is that Ender Chests are not allowed. You can be provided with Ender Chests, but you are not allowed to move, craft, or break them. And that is the only recent amendment. You can build your own nether portals wherever you want if you want to. You can use invisibility potions. You can use fire resistance potions. You can use, notch apples as they call them. Nobody is going to yell at you. It might be a bit cheap, but it's certainly not against the rules. And this is the important thing to remember here. I'm not breaking the rules. And sorry if I seem to be defending myself a bit too vigorously, but I know that if at any time I become even somewhat popular and people watch this butchered mess of a video back, they're going to yell at me and saying I cheated for using invisibility potions. Well, no, I didn't cheat. There's nothing in the rules against using invisibility potions. That is the fact. And the fact is, sometimes they're the only viable counter to a mob or a bad situation. You've got to do something. You can't just stand there getting your face wrecked over and over and over again. And in this situation where my stuff's spewed all over the ground, I can't just walk off and start farming for more items or something, or wander back to Lush Ruins and start a whole new story there, getting up all the good loot. And I have to say, there is a lot of good loot in Lush Ruins, and I would love to go back and check it all out, but I'm just afraid of that place. I'm still afraid of that place. It's a mess. It's a laggy mess. It's a really laggy mess. And I honestly don't want to go through that again. There were just too many cave spiders. And not even the cave spiders. Like, you could have like a zombie or a skeleton knock you down, and then the cave spiders would get you. But like, yeah, the cave spiders were most of the problem. The lag was perhaps an even bigger problem, because that just reduces my reaction time and everything, makes a mincemeat of everything. And then, as if the cave spiders weren't bad enough, then there's your occasional witch. And witches are witches. Nobody likes them witches. Nobody likes them witches. And, well, as you can see, I'm rather annoyed by witches. So, proceeding. I digress. Back along this area that you've seen me walk for several times now, being the total idiot that I am, and continuing up the ladder, and slowly watching grass grow, apparently, as I ascend. I stop to think, what's the meaning of all this? Why am I risking life and limb? Why do I give my life over and over and over again for a trinket as seemingly worthless as wool? What's the point of it all? Why do I do this? Why? Why, I ask myself. And that's when I realize. Because wool is life. Wool is love. Wool is happiness. Even when you're getting shot to death by skeletons. Wool is happiness. You know? I clearly need to grow a brain. Or if I'm not willing to grow a brain, I need to accept I'm not cut out for CTM maps. Because I obviously, and I'm just going to say obviously, from my performance here today, I obviously have no idea on what item or resource management is. I mean, clearly, you saw what I'm doing. You can see what I'm doing. I'm just wasting food, going back and forth, dying repeatedly. Because I suck. Because I'm stupid. Because I'm so insecure. I'm so sad. And lonely. I'm so lonely. No, it's fine, really. I just honestly wish that QuickTime would stop lagging. But the fact is, I'm only using QuickTime as a last resort here. I mean, I tried Windows Media Player, that lagged. VLC Player, that lagged. So this is like a last-ditch effort to record a narration, you know? And actually have something to narrate over. 'Cause heaven forbid should I wait for Windows Live Movie Maker to finish loading the audio data. I mean, jeez. I'm gonna be an old man by the time that thing finishes. I mean, it's just the most annoying thing. And I hate it with a burning passion. Right now, I honestly think my biggest concern is just that my video file isn't going to be too short. My audio file isn't going to be too short or too long. Because at this rate, it could very easily just be a total mess. With all this stopping and starting, and every time it stops, it jumps to clearly where it thinks it should be, but I don't know if it's jumping forward far enough. I don't know how many of the little subtleties I could be remarking on I'm missing. It's just a total dog's breakfast. And I'm sorry I can't fix it. I would if I had the opportunity, but I've put this off so much now. My entire Let's Play's been on hold. And I don't want to put it off any longer. I mean, really, I don't even want to I don't even feel good about continuing the Let's Play or recording more footage until I at least get this done. Because this is just... it's honestly shameful. It's honestly shameful. And as I said in the first year anniversary video I put up on my channel, it's been a whole year. It's been a whole year since I started this map. What am I thinking? I've got to get through this thing. I'm a total mess. I'm just continuing this on, dragging it out forever and forever, and I have other plans for new Let's Plays and new stuff to do, but I don't, again, if I start that, that's just more excuses not to finish this map, and I want to finish this map. It's a matter of pride. I set out with a few years ago, it actually it's like 2 years ago, or something, to beat every single Super Hostile map, and so that means naturally beating the ones as they're released. You know, I have technically beaten Waking Up. I don't have the books, but I managed to finally get the Redstone ore on the monument after hours and hours of, you know, agonizing grinding for levels so I could get a rotten Silk Touch pickaxe. Jeez, I swear sometimes the game hates me. See, it's ironic because on, again, as remarked upon in the first anniversary video, on the Team Faction Alpha server, I'm stupid lucky with enchants. Like, I've gotten 2 Silk Touch, 1 Efficiency 4 pickaxes, and one of them had Unbreaking 3 in it. The other one, I managed to get my hands on an Unbreaking 3 book that I put on it. So that was rather fortunate. So I've got one that I'm still using and repairing, and the other one that I just haven't even touched yet. That's for later, when I eventually break this one. So that is just... I'm extremely fortunate there. I'm extremely fortunate to have such good luck there, but then I couldn't seem to have any of that luck when I was playing Waking Up, which is really annoying, because that's where I needed it the most, to get that rotten redstone ore block. But again, Vex said the main reason he did that was to screw over the speedrunners. So, yeah. I guess, you know, forever a troll, forever an evil map maker. I forgot to pick up the bow just now, I think. That's stupid of me. But it wasn't a very good bow anyway, so it's no major loss. Left some stuff in there. But yeah, going back now to grab my stoofs, and hopefully not have to worry about said stoofs ever again. I should be able to get it really easily now that I have the invisibility potion, which, as I said, isn't cheating. It's just cheap. There's a difference. Please stop hating me. I can't take all the hate, man. So let's just dump some stuff in chests and crap, and be thankful for the lag stopping for now.
Okay, there. Right there. Splashing myself. 5 minutes, 15 seconds I managed to get. I'm not sure the exact technique you're supposed to use to get the full duration of a potion while you're, like, sprinting along or something. That's how you're supposed to do it. Oh, look at the hole that creeper left. Okay, so here's the new stuff. Here's the stuff that the Fleecy Mob boss dropped. And it's good stuff. So, I believe what it was Protection 3, Thorns 3, Unbreaking 3 on everything. Yeah. And that chest plate's actually got a lot of durability on it left, and the legs are good too. It's the boots that have a hit taken out of them. Put the helmet back on. Realize they can see me now. But the important thing is I have the green wool. And that's what I came here for. Now, also, I'm going to allow you to indulge in a moment, once I finish sorting my inventory like a psychopath, in me going around doing something entirely stupid and entirely pointless like a total moron. Because, yeah, that's me. A complete and utter moron. I
I'm an udder moron. Get it? Get it? Like a cow. An udder moron. Get it? Get it? Yeah. Lame puns are lame,
but I make them anyway. They cannot stop me.
You know? It's my prerogative. If I'm going to annoy you in my YouTube video, I will. Because it's my prerogative. It's my decision. It's my choice. And it is most certainly not a difficult choice to make at all. Because that's why you're here, right? It's to be annoyed by me. It's to be irritated. It's to get this distinct feeling that someone is trying to get on your nerves. It's important to me, you know? It's very important to me. Now, we'll just let this stop lagging, perhaps. Heaven forbid should it stop lagging. And... wow, that actually skipped a long way forward. So... here I am. And... yes, that's what I was going to do, wasn't it? I remember. I remember what I was going to bore you with next. So if this video ever stops lagging, I'll chat about it somewhat. I mean, geez, heaven forbid, should we have a cohesive and well put together commentary. Yeah, that's right. I was going down and then I realized there was something here that I wanted to do. Something I'd gotten a tip. I remembered something I'd heard on the Minecraft forums. And that was hidden, like, beneath the Fleecy Mob spawning platform was a bunch of diamond blocks. And clearly I need diamond. Diamond is very important. I still don't have a diamond block for the monument. It would be very nice if I could get my hands in a diamond block for the monument. But so this is what I'm thinking. So I went back to the Fleecy Mob boss room, took all my armor off to exploit the last little bit of invisibility I had. And here is what ensued. So... oh, come on, please stop lagging, you rotten thing. Please, please. So, first of all, building a little room around myself to protect myself once the invisibility wears off, so nothing can fall down on top of me and bump into me, because I'm pretty sure that bumping into a mob will expose you to them, and they'll realize where you are, or at least that specific mob will. So yeah, if you're gonna go invisible, don't knock into any mobs, because that's gonna put you in deep trouble. Rather deep trouble. So I'm getting out the stone pickaxe for no apparent reason. Why am I using stone? Maybe just to use it up, because there it goes. Okay, what pickaxe to use now? Another stone pickaxe. Why, excellent. Excellent, another stone pickaxe. Well, that's just a drop down to void. That looks fun. Surely the diamond blocks aren't down there, I'm thinking. That would just be inhumane. Then again, this is a Vex map. What do I expect? What do I expect? So continuing along, I'm digging around and finding nothing. Because this whole plan was stupid. I mean, seriously. What did I think was going to be below a lattice of glass and iron bars? And now I'm just going to burn through the super fast wood pickaxe for no apparent reason before I realize, hey, this is completely stupid. Go home. You're drunk. Also, another thing, I cannot wait to update my skin to 1.8. I'm so excited. I've got plans. What I'm going to do, I'm not going to completely go with a new look, because I kind of like the look I've got. I actually, for those of you who are wondering, I actually have only just started watching Doc M77 recently, so I didn't steal the cyborg idea from him or anything, and plus I'm not half creeper or anything, but I'm thinking with going like some kind of cool techno thing similar to that, with like overlaying parts and stuff. I can allow for a much more organic looking cyborg. It's a bit of an oxymoron there, but yeah, because now that I can have like different arms actually having different textures and crap, so I don't have to just pick how I look, and I can go with something what my original ideas were, and then add in a lot more detail thanks to the new features. So I'm really looking forward to this. Also, I think since just take some of these Unbreaking books with me. Since I made this skin, I believe my skin making techniques have advanced a fair bit. So I'm really eager to try my hand again and see how I go. Because, skin making's fun, especially when you're customizing something specifically for you. But, I've just plastered my current skin all over my channel and everything, and I want to stick with, like, brand unity and everything, so I don't want to change my look too much. I want to keep it pretty much the same to what it is now, except just with more of an updated, modern, flashy, awesome flair to it. I think that's honestly the best option for me. Ambushing zombie with bottles of enchanting. Goodbye. He probably had quite a few bottles of enchanting on him. Or maybe not. Maybe he got them from a wraith. Yeah, that makes sense actually. I might have killed a wraith and he picked up the bottles of enchanting. That would make a lot of sense. But so yeah, I'm really looking forward to updating my skin. It's gonna look boss. Also, this is a while back, I decided I might try my hand at combining my two loves, Minecraft and Smite, by making a few skins, like Minecraft skins, that specifically, for like specific Smite gods and things, and I did try my hand at it, and I can really do a much better job of it, now with the new 1.8 features. But just for like the ones I did, like I did Hades, Neith, and Loki, and they came out pretty well. Now that little area lit down there, I'm thinking, yeah, I'll come back and check that later because this episode's run long enough already. And I'll probably need ender pearls to get down there anyway. So yeah, that's something. That's something, we'll look at that later. Right now, my main priority is to get home with all this loot and not lose it, because this is really valuable stuff I have with me. I mean, green wool, no duh, and all this enchanted diamond gear. I mean, very, very important. Very important that I get home safely now. So anyway. Ooh, yes. And now I'm having even bigger thoughts. Be a smart person. Store the stuff you don't want to lose. So, what am I dumping? Well, yeah, put all the Unbreaking books in there. I have absolutely no use for them out here. So yeah, that actually was a brainy thing to do. That was the clever thing to do. What am I doing? Go home, Boyd, you're drunk. Ah, right, okay, this is what I'm doing. I'm thinking, suspicious shadowy areas could easily be concealing some kind of chest or something. That's one of the tricks Vex likes to play. But no, nothing there. It's just a fashionable area. That's interesting, they can actually get in there. I should have realized that. Now they're trying to kill me. Like everything in this map. Good thing they're just stupid zombies and can't really hurt me much. I shouldn't really call them stupid actually, I mean, zombies have gotten some pretty serious AI changes over the patches, Their villager tracking is insane. I mean, it's like the old lab rat in the maze and everything. You put a villager at the end and a zombie in one end of it, and it will actually track through, more or less, and find the villager. It's just ridiculous, and it's terrifying. It's terrifying what their AI is capable of doing. I mean, alone, a zombie or even a pack of zombies isn't much to worry about, but if then you deck them out in, like, diamond gear with enchanted diamond swords and crap and everything, as map makers are likely to do, then they suddenly become their new AI suddenly becomes something very terrifying. I think even pigmen have gotten the AI change, which is really unfortunate, because the sheer stupidity of pigmen was something that was much appreciated by many. But, you know, nothing lasts forever, kids. Things change. Back in my day, things were very different. Yeah. People amuse themselves with this thing called television. What's television? Is there anything outside of the computer and YouTube? Well, television is a mysterious thing. It was basically like YouTube, where you couldn't pause, skip the ads, or let's see, you couldn't just randomly choose what show to watch whenever you want to watch it. You were restricted to channels putting on the shows in the order they wanted to. Oh no! That's terrible! Okay, I'll stop bugging you. Yeah. Haven't we come a long way since those dark days of television? Seriously, still can't knock television. But anyway, right now I'm thinking, I've got a Fortune 3 pickaxe on me. Why don't I try mining some diamond out of here? I mean, there's diamond everywhere. It's just, they're in like 1 block veins and they're ways apart and there's lots of mobs. I mean, I could easily fall in lava and lose everything I have, but you know, why not? Take a chance. Take a risk. Break a neck. Why not? It's fun. Good fun. So yeah, this looks like a good candidate. And that's an obsidian block. And efficiency 10 is a marvelous thing. Notice I'm not actually, the obsidian block didn't actually drop. Because I would need a diamond pickaxe or better. But it broke really quickly. It makes you think, now what could efficiency 10 on a diamond pickaxe do? So how many? I got 2 diamonds from that. And I can't really be bothered going around sticking my neck out more to get even more random diamonds when there's probably going to be, and in fact I'm almost certain there's going to be diamonds elsewhere. So yeah, there's no reason to take a major risk that could easily result in my death. So instead, I shall be wise. Come on, be wise. Be wise. Be wise! You fool! Be wise, you fool. Yes. I shall be wise. And I shall return home. Come on, just go home, you bum. It's a very nice looking area, this little sign-off shelter. Right next to the dummy fleecy box that killed me. I mean, I still have issues with that. But, you know, I'd be silly if I didn't have issues with it. Because it did kind of, you know, cost me a lot of good stuff, including poor old Ragefell, the clear cutter. And I miss my Ragefell. So anyway, back at base. And just for the record, this is the stuff I skip through now. Yeah. And I would be skipping through it. Oh wait, nope. We're doing the nice thing. We're doing the nice thing for you people. I'm not a total monster. That's right. Run forth with your green wool. Run forth with your green wool to your grand victory monument, if it ever renders, and smack that green wool right on the victory monument. Why am I running over there towards lava? I don't know. If you look over there, you can still see, what is it, Wilhelm Cliffs? think that's what it's called, yeah. And 360 flip. And there it is on the monument. Only 2 more to go. And then the 2 mineral blocks. I know where I can get gold back in Hain's Disgrace, but I've said that every time. I just can't be bothered going back to Hain's Disgrace yet. Partially because I'm afraid of it. With all those invisible cave spiders. But yeah, that's something else. And if I do ever get desperate, I can grind for those 9 diamonds from the Cavern of Last Respite. Just take the Fortune Pickaxe in there and just go around to lots of different block ores until I got 9 diamonds, you know? So, we're close. And then there's just the heads, which are going to be a challenge in their own right, but, you know. I might even tackle them as like a separate series or a mini-series. But, oh, yeah, so that's it. That's the end of the recording. And this was Boyd712. And until next time, as Vex would say, take it easy.